Welcome to Mama Cat's Home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Big Happy Planner. This is the one I use for my scripture writing plan, my prayer list, and also a grateful thought of the week. This is how last week turned out. A lot of times I will write the scripture and then write in whatever I was thinking at that point in time. I did not write in anything I was thinking the whole time for this week. This was the last week of January, and I just didn't feel the need to write anything with these scriptures. The reason why I write things is because maybe later on I can go back and read it, and whatever my thought was, maybe the same later, or it might be different. But certain scriptures, it's just like you think what it says. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, I'm still going to go ahead and read a couple of the scriptures like I normally do, because that's what I do whenever I am filming this, as I go ahead and read one or two scriptures. Sometimes I've done two, sometimes I've done none because I forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll start with this one, I guess. Colossians 3:10, and have put on a new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Last month in January, the scripture writing plan was on new and beginnings. So it's talking about the new man that you are once you are saved. Once you become a Christian, you are a new person. You are a new man, woman. It does not necessarily mean, male or female. That means you're a new person. And I know with all the gender stuff going on right now, it's wackadoo. But whenever you're reading things in the Bible, it may say man or men, but it's not always. Now, sometimes it does. Some things are specifically for men, specifically for women. But it means human. So I'm going to go ahead and go on to another part, and I will do this one, the last one for January. 1 John 2:8, again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past and the true light now shineth. So that pretty much says everything is a new thing that is happening. Whenever you become a Christian, you're new. You're not the same old person. At least you're not supposed to be. That's the goal, is to be a new person, because you're forgiven and you have restoration. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way, and then I'm going to go on to decorating. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cover this up because it says word of the week, and that is not what I'm doing. I'm not doing a word of the week. I'm doing a grateful thought of the week. Yes, there's more things I'm grateful for than just one a week, but I don't want to write a book. I just want to write one thing that stood out more than others. And Daisy has been up on my desk, so there are little cat hairs everywhere. I, of course, don't have a kit because I never use a kit in this planner. I mean, I've used parts of kits, but I've never used in this particular planner, I don't think I've ever used a kit. So I don't think that I could, unless I created one, and I just don't want to do that right now. I don't want to take the time to do it, honestly. I'm going to be doing February 8th through 14th. This is Valentine's week, but I'm not doing a Valentine's type thing. I mean, honestly, the whole month of February, the whole script writing plan is about love anyway. It's about our love for God and how it should be, and His love for us and how it is, not how it should be, how it is, because His love for us does not change. Our love for Him can. It can go from nothing to something, or it can go from something to nothing, which is really sad to me. Whenever it goes from nothing to something that is wonderful, Like whenever you don't know God and then you do, that's a wonderful thing. But whenever you know God and then you back away from Him and you leave Him, that's sad for me. You will hear the washer in the background, I'm sure, because I am behind on laundry. Because I didn't wash everything on Wednesday. I didn't get everything done because for some reason we just had extra. I don't know why, but we had extra clothes. So, and then also Noah brought his hamper in here, and whew, it was full. And I don't remember if I asked him to bring it in here last week when I was doing laundry, because he would bring it in here just whenever, and he can do his own clothes, and he does do his own clothes at times. But I tell him, you know, that I'll do it because he works and everything, and I just do it. I mean, he does sometimes, but I do it most of the time. Okay, so do I want to use, not that, do I want to use this or this for a church sticker? I think I'll just use one of the little churches this time, just because I haven't used one in a while, and they're cute. So I'm going to put that over here. And I pulled this out from my little box that there's, you know, the sticker books with Happy Planner, and then there's also little boxes you can get. And this is one in the faith box. It says count your blessings. And oh, of course the dogs are going to start barking. I was going to try to put that here to see if, well, yeah, there we go. And then I can put the grateful thought there. I don't usually have a lot of space that I need anyway, so I'm hoping that will be fine. It should be. I can write smaller if I need to. And then I'm going to cover this up with this pray sticker. I wish that I would have done prayers or whatever, but that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what that reminds me to do. And then I have some washi that I brought out because that's got like a rose gold, but I wanted to use some more of these. I used these last week. I used all but what's here of those. And then this, I used none of these, but I'm going to use some of these this time. I'm going to pull this one. It says give thanks. I don't know why I'm doing this yet. I need to go ahead and do the washi first. Let me do the washi first. Okay. I want to put some washi in, and I didn't think about the fact that this up here has the polka dots, or I didn't, you know, I didn't look at this before I chose my washi. These I got from So Cute Planner. This I got from Michael's. It was in a set. It was like $1.44 for a bunch of things. It was normally like, I want to say it was normally $15. Honestly, if I'm completely honest with you, it wouldn't have been worth $15 what that was in that kit or in that set. Not to me. It just wouldn't have been. Now my water cup's in the way. Oh dear. There goes the washer. Sounds like it's fixing to throw something at somebody. Popped. Jeff took our old washing machine because it had a stainless steel tub in it, whatever you call it. Took it apart, and I don't know why I'm talking about a washing machine, but anyway, I guess because it's washing. He made a fire pit out of it. Which is cool, I think. Why not reuse things that can't be used for what they're supposed to be used for? Because the washer was no good. It didn't work. We couldn't pass it on to someone else because it couldn't be fixed. Because we had it fixed several times, and it just kept breaking. It kept having problems, and there was no help for that. I may see about putting some of this above that, which I know the little polka dot things are still there and you can see them through that, but I might see if this will go on the top. It'll be cute anyway. I don't know if it might not go over. I think it'll be too wide. Let's see. I could make it work by putting it down a little bit. But it would cover up a little bit of that faith. But I think it's cute, so I want to do it. So I'm going to do it. Then I'll use some of this purple somewhere else too. I think I may use it at the very bottom. I think that'll be cute. Don't be afraid to flip your pages around if you need to. Which actually, this is not all the way to the top. Also, if you want to follow along with me with the scripture writing plan, it's one that I create if you're new and you don't know. And it is in my link tree down below in the description box. In all of my videos, except some of the very first ones before I started learning more about how to do things, my link tree is down there, and it's been there for a while, and it's also on my about page and in the banner across the top. There's a place you can click on to go to there as well. At least that's the way it's supposed to work. Alright, the washer's trying to be louder than me. It will fail because I can be loud, which y'all may not even hear it as much. I know that whenever I'm editing, I find that it's not quite as loud as what I think it is. Maybe the camera just doesn't pick it up as much. Even whenever I'm over in the kitchen and filming with my other camera, because the camera that I film this with is a completely different camera than the one that I film over in the kitchen with, and different one that I do my grocery hauls with. And the camera whenever I'm sitting down at my desk is another camera, because it's a webcam. Then I use the GoPro over there at the kitchen and for that kind of stuff, and then I have a Canon for this that stays in one spot. It's too heavy to tote around. I mean, it's not as heavy as they used to be, but it's a little heavier than what I want to lug around for filming. I did use it before I got my GoPro, but that's what I asked for like gifts, is cameras and camera equipment or filming equipment. I got a new ring light for Christmas, and I haven't even used it yet. I turned it on, I tried it out to make sure it worked, but I haven't sat down and filmed anything that I would need a ring light for. So I haven't used it, but I will. I definitely will. I have other lights, umbrella lights and stuff that I got for filming that I've used a lot of. Now I don't know if I'm going to use this one because I really don't want any more wide stuff. No, I don't think I'm going to use this one. I'll sit it there. If I decide I want to, I will. But I just don't want to. Don't think I want to. Alright, this is Give Thanks. I'm going to put it in right there. And This one says let light shine. I'll put it over here. Be kind always. That's a good thing for everyone to do. And press forward. There's only 4. So it worked out perfect. There's only 4 different ones. So that worked out great that I could be able to use those 4. And then I'll put some of these in. I may end up not using all of them. I don't know yet. This one says kindness always. I don't think any of these will interfere with my scripture writing plan. This one says grace. Like, I don't think they'll be in the way of, you know, take up too much space. This one says stand tall. It's got trees on it. And if you're not familiar with my channel and this video, I do not over decorate this because I want to be able to have that space for writing. I've already used both the crosses. This one says seize the day. I think I'll put it down here. And this one says all the feels, and then I'll be all that gone. And I don't know where to put this one. I guess I could put it here. Okay. And anyway, yeah, I minimally decorate it because I need all the space I can have for my scripture writing plan. And each month I do a new plan, and I post it on my link tree and on my, I got that too tight and it's got it doing a little weirdness, but I post it on my link tree and I post it on my blog. My blog only has like scripture writing plan and some recipes on there. I'm planning on doing more. I'm not sure exactly what all yet. I'm just going to kind of let it go as it is for now, and then if I feel that I need to put more on there, something else, I will. But as of right now, it's pretty much just like my YouTube channel. It's open to whatever that I might need to do or want to do on there. And like on my YouTube channel, I may put more things on there than what I have now at some point. Things may change. They have changed before. But there are some things that I'm not going to change. So, on the 8th is Joshua 22:5. And this plan is absolutely free. The only thing it will cost you is the electricity to look at it, the internet that you're already paying for, unless you're getting it at a coffee shop or something, the paper you might print it out on, and the ink you might, you know, if you print it out. So it's not going to cost, I'm not charging you anything. You're not paying me a dime or penny, not even a half a cent. The 9th is Joshua 23:11. I guess you could be, you know, if you did it and you posted it on Instagram and used my hashtag, you'd be paying me a compliment. Because that means you like it. And my hashtag is scripture writing with Kat. And I have tried to get better with posting this month. I was doing really good, and then during Christmas and New Year's and everything got crazy those 2 months. Psalm 31:23. But I'm going to try to get better with posting them. The 11th is Psalm 97:10. And then the 12th is Psalms 116:1. And I really am confused at times because some people say Psalms, some people say Psalms. certain Bible translation, it just has Psalm. Whenever they're talking about a certain Psalm, and some like study Bibles, not the actual translation itself, and then some of them say Psalms. So I don't know. Certain people write with the S, some people don't. I just put the S on it to cover all my bases, I guess. The 13th is Matthew 22:37. And then the 14th, which is Valentine's Day, is Mark 12:30. Okay, so this is what the plan looks like this time. It's really simple. I don't do a lot of extra stuff. I just do something simple because I don't feel like it needs to be super extravagant. I want it to be pretty because I like to look at pretty things. But that's just how I do it. Also, this week I sat down and put in, if you guys watch my planner lineup, you knew that I had 6 more months in this planner. I went ahead and took the last 6 months out and put it in the other planner, the ones I've already used. I put the that 6 months out. In fact, I'm gonna have to do this for that to not have shadows. But I did that, and then I put the other 12 months into this one, so I have 18 months worth of planner in this one. So that is the way it is going to look. In other words, I have a year and 5 more months worth, but I still have the first month I've already done. But it's set for a while, all the way into next June, I believe, is the last month. So yeah, I'm set for a while. Then I've got to figure out what I'm going to do after that, because, which I know I've got over a year, but I haven't found any more of these planners or any more of these inserts, and I love the setup for these. So hopefully by then, and I have plenty of time, as I said, and I do keep my eyes open for them, hopefully I'll have it, because I just like to have it like that. I may end up having to go to a classic size, but I really like the big because I have a lot of space. But I'm gonna quit talking about that and finish this video. This is how it's gonna look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you do follow along with my scripture writing plan if you want to. Like I said, it is completely free. It's on my link tree. My blog is where it takes you to, so you can print it off. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. Also, leave me a comment down below. Do you enjoy doing scripture writing plans? Also, if you did not know, well, I guess you would know. You can do whatever you want to do, though. You don't have to write the plan. You don't have to write this. This just because it says it's a scripture writing plan doesn't mean you have to write it out. You can also just read it to do some Bible study or just some scripture study each day. I used to do that at times, but since I started making my own, I always write it out. Because, well, I had actually started writing it out with other people's, but I started wanting certain things. But anyways, that is all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.